as your day unfolds. Challenge what the future holds. Try to keep your head up to the sky. Lovers, they may cost you fears. Go ahead, release your fears. Stand up and be counted. Don't be ashamed to cry. You gotta be bad. You gotta be bold. You gotta be wiser.
I was living in Mount Shasta, and I saw on a bulletin board in a grocery store this like janky handwritten like van for sale. 1972 Chevy G20, high top, low mileage for $2,000. I called the dude. He drove into the lot, and it was this beautiful aqua looking van with high top. It was gorgeous. It was my power color. And in that moment I was like, I'm getting it, it doesn't matter. And bought it that same day. I traveled with it in California. One of the places I stopped was in Joshua Tree and was just so moved by the beauty of the desert. And I wanted to move out here. So I bought 20 acres of land out here in Joshua Tree. Things kind of fell apart when I decided I was gonna move out here. Like my marriage ended. She ended up running off with my best friend's husband. Some friends left. Like things were shifting and moving a lot. I was absolutely frightened. Sometimes like your desire to follow your excitement and to live authentically and to follow your heart like overpowers the fear. That's kind of my cue to even the more I should do it because I'm scared of it. I remember sitting in Mount Shasta planning out my next steps and being like, I'm so ready. Signed the escrow to purchase the land, sold all of the furniture, put all my stuff in this van, and just drove straight down here. Started living on my van on this land, and it's been really pretty amazing. So this is my van. This is Rosalie. She's a 1972 Chevy G20. Got my tiki torches. Nice chill spot over here. I love the high top because I can stand up straight. And if you're living in a van, it helps a lot. Like if you don't have a high top, you're always crouching in and you don't really feel like you're in a room. I am an earth worshiper, so all my decorations around here has to do with my spirituality. This here is my pantry. It just has all my groceries in there, spices, my teas, my dog food. I have a cooler that I keep in the back. I'm vegan, I don't eat meat or dairy, so I just have like all this produce that I just keep and I eat it like quickly. I'm really proud of this kitchenette. Essentially, I just went to Home Depot and bought this $50 vanity, like bathroom vanity. I pulled out the sink, painted this white, and like distressed it a bit. So this has all my kitchen stuff in it. This is my like table butcher block, which I love because then I can just like chop my vegetables. And when I'm done, the cool part about it is I can lift this over, it's Velcroed, kind of like let this rest on the seat and the wheel, and it's actually pretty sturdy. And this is my stovetop. Then I'm cooking, you know, then I have like my pot, I can put a pot of tea in and, you know, cook breakfast here. And when I'm done, I'll just like stash it. And I have these Velcros on these ends. Then I just put it over here. And it works really well. This one is a chair down here. But what it really is a spare tire. So I just cover it in cloth, put a pillow over it, and let people hang out here and use and chill here when they're not using it. This is my living room and my bedroom. This is like my coffee table, which is basically a tray. And under here are actually more of my crystals. I really like to collect crystals. I really wanted bookshelves for my van because I love reading. And if you want to know who I am, just like look at my books, and this is everything I'm interested in. You have everything here from like learning about finance, what the world looks like without debt-based currency, and crystallography. I haven't read all of these books, but I'm getting pretty close. And I have my little altar here, so I like to burn sage in the morning, have a cup of tea. This is my higher self portrait that was done by an intuitive artist, and I just like to look at it every time I feel down because she's just smiling at me and she's in a good place, so it's a good reminder. The cool thing with this is I didn't want to custom build the bookshelves. I bought a bunch of wine crates and just kind of pegged them in between the wheel well and the vanity, and they just stuck together pretty well. It worked perfectly. I didn't even measure, I just bought them, and I was like, whoa! That works really great. This is kind of like my lounge chair. This is my dog Obi. The cool thing about this is that if I want to make this a full-size bed, this mattress can fold over here, and this is where I keep my clothes. They're just 2 drawers. I really minimized like my most essential the clothes I love the most. So I fold it over, and I have alternating slats. All I have to do is to pull this out, and then pull this one down. Just adjust things here, and there's my bed. I have like sheets and a blanket that I put up here. So I have the Goal Zero 400 and a Boulder 30, which is a Goal Zero solar panel. I think I'm gonna get like one of those 100 watt Reinoud ones because they're cheaper. I like Goal Zero because it's very plug and play. You know, you just have it and you plug in your solar panel and it's done, as opposed to getting a kit and having to set it up and like mounting it somewhere. But I would think twice about getting the Goal Zero next time. I think it costs a lot for what you get. I think you can get a lot more with a Reinoud set if you wanted to be efficient about it. I love to sing, so I have my guitar here and my ook. It's a work in progress. There are some things I still want to do. It really works well for what I need right now.
Have more cash than you. Others play a different view. My oh my.
You know, I came from a family of doctors and was gonna go to college here in the US to go to medical school and go back home to be a doctor. During my senior year of college, I came out to my parents and it didn't work out. I ended up having to take care of myself and being far away from home, and that was really scary. It was scary, but I had my college girlfriend that I married, and she became my family. And I thought that I could rest after going through such a traumatic experience of coming out. And having this moment of being drawn to the desert and discovering what my purpose was. Again, suddenly losing family with my marriage falling apart was really frightening. It was a really frightening experience going off on an adventure on my own. But I'm really grateful, you know, for the hard times in my life. When I got estranged from my family for being gay, and when my ex-wife abandoned my marriage and ran off with my best friend's husband and abandoned me. You know, those times that I'd left jobs that burnt me out. I'm really grateful for those moments, because even though they were hard, they brought me to this incredible place that I am now in my life, and the friends that I've met, and the person that I'm with right now, who's amazing. I'm really grateful for them. And I never thought I would say that, but here I am. I think that approaching life where everything is a gift, even if it seems unpleasant at first, it's a great approach to have, because if you approach life where everything is a gift, you'll just spend the rest of your life unwrapping presents, and that's just...
Love a safe day. Love a safe day. Love a safe day. Love a safe day.
Hey, I'm in Venice, California right at the moment, and I know you guys enjoy the content that I create for you and that you're always looking for new ways to help support the channel. I've got an opportunity for you to help the channel that might actually save you money. Click the link in the top line of the description, or I'll take you over to ACN's website and see if any of the services that they offer save you money. And if they do, use that money that you are now saving and put it in your travel fund, and now you're just one step closer to taking that trip that you've been waiting to take. The second best way to support the channel is to share this video with a friend, so if you can do both those things, I would be eternally grateful. And until next time, I will see you guys later.